Good afternoon. I'm Brian Taff.
And I'm Shirley Nowlicott. The big story on Action News is more details about that deadly school shooting in Ohio. 5 students were shot in the cafeteria of the Chardon High School outside of Cleveland. One of those students died. He has been identified as 16-year-old Daniel Parmerto, and his family as a bright young boy with a bright future ahead of him. The shots began around 7:30 in the morning. Students were flipping tables and running for cover. We know the gunman, who is believed to be a student, was arrested after running from the scene. Police say that a teacher actually chased the suspect out of the building. There are reports that the suspect tweeted that he was going to bring a gun to school, but authorities have yet to comment on that. Meantime, school officials are concerned about the victims of the deadly shooting.
We shift our mode into looking at them. We feel so disheartened. It's going to take me a moment to get back together here a minute. We certainly hope those families know that they're in our thoughts and our prayers.
The name of the suspect has not been released, but students say the shooter had been a victim of bullying and targeted a group of students sitting at a cafeteria table. This here now is a live picture where authorities are expected to give more details about the shooting in a news conference that is to begin in just a few minutes.
All right, Shirley, over at the big board now with more details on what was a frightening morning for both parents and students. As we mentioned, Chardon is a suburb of Cleveland. It is about 30 minutes drive, and as we zoom into the high school here, what we can tell you is that this high school serves a very small community of just about 5,000 people. So as you might guess, news of the shooting today spread very quickly. This was the scene outside the school as parents rushed there to check on the children. For hours, it was a waiting game. The school evacuated. Students moved to another school across the street. Parents anxiously stood in line for several hours until they were finally able to take their children home. We also learned what those students experienced inside the school when the shots first rang out this morning.
She texted me and said, there's been a shooting and I'm in a closet, but don't worry. And I just said, well, just keep texting me. So that's what we're doing. I'm just keep texting her.
I was in French class and 2 girls came back and they said that someone got shot, and we all just dove and went to the back of the classroom.
Well, as Shirley mentioned, there is a news conference. It has begun. This is it right now. We are streaming this news conference live on 6abc.com. Of course, we're monitoring that. In the event we learn more about the conditions of the other 4 students shot today. Once we learn any new information, of course, we will let you know. Shirlene.
All right, Brian, thanks for that. We will have a live report from the scene of that high school, plus all the new developments from the news conference. It's coming up on Action News at 5.